Okay, so I put up videos of the Sunset Riders arcade board as well as the Genesis port. So I figured I would also do a video of the Super Nintendo port. Let you see the intro here so you can compare it to the other versions. Yeah, it looks really nice. They tried to make it as similar to the arcade intro as possible. You can see the cigarette that Billy has in his mouth in the arcade version is removed here. So yeah, really high quality intro. Alright, my arcade video I played as Bob. In the Genesis video I played as Cormano. So instead of using a shotgun player, we'll go with a pistol user this time. And we'll just go with the main character, Steve. Just like the arcade version, you're fighting a boss at the end of stage 1. The level isn't divided up into 2 stages like the Genesis port. You can see that the level design it's exactly identical to the arcade version. I mean, the graphics are slightly worse, but I mean it's actually pretty hard to tell. It does look really nice. Yeah, in the arcade version right here, there would be the pitchfork little comical part where your character bumps into it and sort of bounces back, a little animation. And I mean, the sound is really nice on it too. Again, not quite perfect compared to the arcade board, but very close. The bulls here look a whole lot nicer than they do in the Genesis version. The audio, like when you kill a bad guy there, it's a little bit more muffled, but it still sounds pretty nice. And the explosions of the dynamite, you know, the animation in the explosion is a little bit more pixelated. It's not as detailed, but it still doesn't look bad. Just like the arcade version, in this one you have the full herd of stampeding bulls. They look a little bit different in terms of the color. The arcade version features a little bit more bright, vividly colored bulls, kind of like an orangish pink type color. And there's a spoken audio, just like the arcade version, from the bosses. Whereas the Genesis port, you know, just had the text bubbles, which isn't quite as cool. It's a little bit harder with the pistol user. You have to sort of get at an angle to hit things. You can't just kind of like blast away like you could with the shotgun users. Ah, dodging bullets there.
Marry me with my money.
You can see the audio's a little bit more muffled, but yeah, it sounds really pretty good, and I mean, it looks really nice. I mean, I'd call it almost a perfect port. Like I mentioned, there are a few little minor things here and there that are a little bit different, some things left out. But, oh yeah, it's extremely playable.